Look after yourselves. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey!
Go on, Mark!
See you later. Nice to see you.
I can feel the warmth coming off the road. Well done, guys. Have a great race. The 64th Yorkshire Three Peaks race is off.
You nutters!
These two guys have actually run the fastest times, apart from one other gentleman, since the record. So Tom Owens and Ricky Lightfoot, well done guys, absolutely amazing. You're doing a really good time, you're on it. Well done Tom, well done Ricky. And this looks like Seb Lundell from Sweden. Well done Seb. And behind him is Murray Strain in the brown vest, who's the winner of last year, followed by 274 Jack Wood, or he's lying 7th overall at the moment in the English Fell Running Championships. First under 25 at the Three Peaks race in 2015. Well done William.
Well done.
And Carl holds the over 40s record for this race. Carl's 48 and he broke the record last year. Well done Carl. Keep going.
Well, darling.
Yes it is Rob. So Rob runs for Pudsey and Bramley. He's a vet 40 in Bilby who runs for Wharfdale Harriers. And followed by Tom Addison. How do you Tom? Well done Tom. 379 is Ian Bailey who runs for Newcastle AC. Newcomer to the race. Come over from Ireland.
Robbie Britton next. Well done, Robbie!
And Robbie Britton's next. GB International 24-hour runner. But he's decided to come over and run here instead. Jethro Lennox, well done Jethro. Jethro won the race in 2008 when it was the World Long Distance Championships.
You got your radio on?
248.
248 is Sam Fisher from Howgill Harriers.
327.
Followed by Esmond Tresida from Lochaber Athletic Club.
158.
158 is Tom Saville from Dart Peak. Well done Tom.
38.
And David Murfield from Barlick Fell Runners, another newcomer to the race. Finished second in the Three Peaks Cyclocross last year. Well done David. And next coming up the field is Pete Ryder from Aberdare, from Treorchy. Ran the Three Peaks in 2016 and did a 3:54 time. Well done Pete. And this is Douglas Tully from Hunters Bob Trotters. Same side as 615 Wynne Bellamy. This is Daniel Howarth from Keswick. Well done Daniel. And that was followed by Ted Mason who runs for Wharfdale. He's currently the Boffa champion. And this is Callum Tinian from Keswick AC. First time he's run the race. This is 509 Michael Jones, running for Solomon UK. Well done, Michael. Supported by Solomon UK, 2 times winner of the Lakeland 100, 8th at the CCC last year. 644 is Sam Watson coming up the field. Well done, Sam. Sam's getting married soon, so good preparation for your wedding, Sam. That's behind them is Mark Burton from Calder Valley. And 243 is Julian Gouge from Horwich RMI. And we've got our first lady coming through, Victoria Wilkinson. Victoria is the record holder from last year in 3 hours 09. Your first lady, Vic, you're comfortable, doing absolutely fine. Well done. Victoria has represented GB in 6 different disciplines now, in both cycling and running. She is an amazing athlete. She's represented GB almost every year since she was world champion in mountain running when she was 17. She's running for Innovate, but she's got a Bingley Club vest on because she's a Yorkshire girl and she's proud to hold the record for the Yorkshire race. She also won the Three Peaks Cyclocross. Just by chance she did it 40 years after her dad won it, and she won it as well. This is number 203, Elliot Sedman from Grangemouth Tri Club. Lived in Scotland for the past 13 years and he's completed a number of races, but he's going to tick off the Three Peaks this year. Number 39 coming up the field now is David Poole, who runs for Barlick Fell Runners. He's hoping to improve his time of 3:24 last time, followed by Tim Chadwick from Barlick Fell Runners as well. Tim's from Skipton, so a local lad, he should know the course. Well done, Tim. We've got a bunch of guys coming up through now. We've got number 277 Graham B from Inverness. He's represented Scotland previously. We've got 20 Michael Mallion from Baildon Runners from Shipley, second time on the Peaks course. 577 Nick Barber, run for Todd Harriers. Well done, Nick. 278 Michael O'Donnell from Inverness, another newcomer to the race. 273 Daniel Wilkinson. 229 David Kerr. 678 Peter Darwood from Ilkley. 392 Phil Livermore from North Leeds Fell Runners. I think this could be second lady. It looks like Emma Clayton. Well done, Emma. Emma's run on the GB team before now. This is her first time running this race. She's trained hard for it, so well done, Emma. Keep going. Oh. 191, Richard Roberts was in there. We had quite a mixture here. Claire put a few numbers in together. Third lady now. Look, is Nicola Jackson. I thought it was. Well done, Nicola. Nicola was second lady last time. You're not far behind Emma, Nicola, so come on, keep going, you can do it. Nicola runs for Ribble Valley Harriers, but she's from Loughborough. Like I say, Nicola was second last year, and as a result she was selected to run in the World Long Distance team last year as well, so she got a GB vest. Number 27, Andy Berry coming up the field from Barlick Fell Runners. Oh no, sorry, it's 627. Nicholas Charlesworth from Wharfdale Harriers, should have recognised the vest there, sorry. Ran the race last year, he's in his vet 50.
584.
Good afternoon, Paul. 634 is John Wright from Todd Harriers. Well done, John. And 578 is Graham Brown from Todd Harriers as well. Well done, Graham. Fourth lady coming up the field now is Beth Pascal from Belper Harriers. First time she's run it, and she's running the World Trail Championships in 2 weeks in Spain. One of the girls who held the record for this race is Anna Pikatova. Anna's running there, so give Anna a big hug from me when you get to Spain. Ben Edwards just gone through, and 633 coming up the field, Nathan Martin from Wharfdale Harriers. .401 is Matthew Hetherington, teacher from Northumberland, first time he's run the race. 302 Connor Carson from Kenilworth Runners. 81 Douglas Love from Bowland Fell Runners. Well done, Douglas. Number 80 Andrew Jackson from Bowland. James Gray from Bowland as well. And our next lady, 856 possibly, is Sarah Hall from Keighley's Fitness Club. Well done. 632 David Kirkham. 413 Gary Johnson. 457 is Chris Williams from Queensbury Running Club. And 347 Tom Hughes runs for Manx Fell Runners, is a fireman from the Isle of Man. 425 is Dave Ward from Pennine Fell Runners. 180 is Matthew Hayes from East Hull Harriers. 367 Jonathan Newey from Mercia. 286 Sam Downey from Keighley and Craven. 153 Adam Hayden, Dark Peak. 100 Nigel Shackleton from Connethi. Well done. 535 John Whiteside. Kenneth Moulton from Shackleton. 130 Richard Stevenson from Clayton. 229 David Kerr from Highland Hill. 27 Anthony Berry from Barleg. 524 was Zach Jennings from Hessettle. Sorry, we missed your number. And this is Simon Abney from Mercia Fell Runners. Well done. And 545 Gavin Smith from Skipton. On home territory, come on. Last year's race nearly killed him, but he's back to do more. There is something about fell running. Once you get into it, you do get the bug. 602 is Jonathan Pownell from Valley Striders. Finally qualified for the race despite all the trouble we've had with the weather. 275 Sam Green, who's running for Innovate from Kendal. 351 is Richard Bradbury from Matlock. 371 Tim Werrett from Mercia. 745 Tom Simpson. 97 John Smith from Calder Valley. 115 was Russell Clark from Clayton Harriers. 240 Roger Barr, Horsley Shufflers. And 668 is Chris Byrne, hometown of Zurich in Switzerland. Welcome to England. 467 is Sean Livesey, running for Ribble Valley Harriers. And Caitlin Rice, well done Caitlin, 894. Caitlin's been second in this race previously. 421 Chris Jackson. Jack Bromley from Pearl Lane Sprint. 159 Connor Smith from Dark Peak, well done Connor. 581 Paul Hobbs from Todd. Sorry, we can't just see your number, sorry. 157 Mike Nolan from Dark Peak. 181 Daniel Jones from East Hull. 250 Ross Jenkin from Howgill Harriers. 441 Neil Armitage. And 116 Matthew Duckworth from Clayton. 299 Ian Willis. 4 40, Stephen Shorrock from Barlick. We try to do as many as we can, but we can only do so many. 74, Barry Wilkinson from Borrowdale. 717, Ben Lowens. 82, Anne Darlington from Dundee. 640, Mark Sennett from Wharfdale. 433, Simon Rycroft. 642, Adam Sturt from Wharfdale. 465, Dylan Griffiths. 637, Daniel Pratt from Wharfdale. That's Annie Conway. Annie has previously been the World Ladies Mountain Running Champion. She won it 2 or 3 years ago. Superb runner. 399 is Philip Pearson from Northern Fells. 537 is Ross Cruikshanks from Shettlestone. 363 Thomas Foster. 212 was David Oldfield. 407 Lewis Taylor from Ockhill Runners. 416 Phil Hinchcliffe from Penistone Footpath. Well done. 183 is Oliver Blomfield from Eden Runners.
If you just stop, if you just stand where the bubble has. 895, our next lady coming through, Sophie Horrocks. Well done, Sophie. Sophie won the Ben Nevis race a couple of years ago, and she's been plagued by a few ankle injuries, but she's doing really well. It's her first time here. And that was Helen Berry, 845 for Holmhurst Harriers. Helen had a bad leg break last year, so she's back on it and competing again. 414 Tom Lynch from Otley. 301 Scott Humpleby. Well done, Scott. Scott's running for Matt Campbell today. Matt unfortunately died last Sunday in the London Marathon, so everybody's completing his 3 miles that he didn't manage in the London Marathon. Scott works for Braithey and they're raising money for Braithey. This is Andy Preedy. Well done, Andy. 481 from Rosendale. You've got to beat Marcus's time, Andy. 262 Ian Gibbons from Ilkley. 173 Graham Pearson from Derwent Valley. 360 Bon Bowman from Mercia Fell Runners. 569 Mark Denby from Surrey. 449 Lee Hinchcliffe. Runs to Pudsey Pacers, 5 times entered this race. Ryan Barker, 204 from Halifax Harriers. 754 is Keith Swainson, newcomer to the race, followed by 194 Martin Perry from S Valley. 527 Mark Redgerson from Settle, and 849 Jill Stephen. Well done, Jill. 188 David Williams. 217 Jonathan Briggs. 210 James McCreena. 597 Ross Bibby. 516 Jim Thompson from Saltwell Harriers. This looks like a Bowland vest, and it's Chris Balderson from Bowland Fell Runners. Well done, Chris. And 809 Sophie Noon. Well done, Sophie. 675 Andy Crome, and 648 Simon Collins from York. Well done. 438 Rob Mills from Prestwich. 733 is Rob Pilling. 271 Steve Turland from Ilkley. 571 is Peter Taylor. 232 Chris Beadle, and 63 Paul Tiffany with 2 little girls. 200 Matthew Garnett from Good Jim. 265 Michael Lomas, Ilkley Harriers. 693 John Greenwood from Silsburn. 388 Simon Everett from North Leeds. 605 Tim Strawn. 572 Mark McIntosh. 266 Alistair McInnes. 753 Alan Storer. 126 Andy Orr from Clayton. Well done, Andy. And 42 Luke Walworth from Barlick. Wow. Okay, we've 335 coming up, Jules Coleman. 225 Rick Stewart from Helm Hill. 474 Toby Evans from Rosendale.
480 David Murphy, well done David. 601 Simon Valance. 606 155 Paul Jackson. 380 Andrew Harris. 94 Steve Moran. 667 Michael Buckenham. 356 Daniel Greenwood. Newcomer to the race. Steve Corcoran, Leeds and Bradford Tri Club. Can't see the other guy's number, sorry. 426 is Simon Capone from Penny Lane Striders. 757 Andrew Thompson. 523 Tim Jackson. 629 Pete Dimitrovich. 639 Barry Scott from Wharfdale. 228 Simon Whittaker. And 771 Mark Whittaker. 875 is Scout Adkin. Another lady there. 929 Seamus O'Riordan. It was Mike Scott, and Heather Tufts went through, our next lady there. 62 Dave Stevenson from Bingley, well done. 316 Adam Moga, Kirkstall Harriers, well done Adam. 128 Chris Snell. 671 Mark Collinson. 705 Michael Hewitt. 133 Gary Wilkinson from Clayton. 694 David Griffin. 466 Andrew Hayes. 472 Rod Chambers. 488 Thornton Taylor, well done Thornton. 44 John Owen. 54 Ian Ferguson. 34 is Benjamin Hoyle, just coming through now from Barlick. And another couple of ladies, another 3 ladies coming through. 325 is man. 6786 Ruth Thackeray. Ruth's run here before 12 times. 218. Ooh, 620 Chris Plews. 900 Rona Marshall. 531 Jost Westwood. 93 is Kevin Holt from Calder Valley. 300 Joe Todd. 653 Kieran Horrigan. 355 Giles Bailey. 258 Will Button. And 619 Paul Nelson. 222 Robert Mortimer. 585 is Thomas Beaumont, and 76 is Mark Chippendale from Bowland. 550 James Rooney from St Helens Tri Club. 740 is Martin Roos, newcomer to the race. 823 Zoe Harding from Edinburgh. 763 Hernan Vargas. 269 Dave Robson from Ilkley. 782 Lorraine Slater from Barley, well done Lorraine. 249 John Hosker. 205 was Martin Cowton from Halifax. 564 now is Alistair Menmuir, who's a fell running coach, so he should be doing a good one. I think he's on for Bob Graham as well. 409 Tim Gears from Shropshire, well done. And 495 Bobby Willett from Royal Engineers. 448 John Greenwood. 889 Rachel Pilling from Pudsey and Bramley, well done Rachel. Number 6 Dave Powell. Oliver Shaney. 393 Adam Nodwell. 313 Lee Rawson. Number 10 Rowan Scott. 751 was David Spence. 342 Dan Croft. 59 Thomas Needham. 739 Matthew Robinson. 475 Matt Forthrop from Rosie. 933 Charmaine Horsfall, well done Charmaine. And Helen Elsmore. 508 Aidan Raftery. 514 Rob Brooks. 90 Calvin Ferguson. 858 is Claire Cooper. 152 Chris Duffy. Paul Mills, number 70, 391 Ian Furlong, 330 Robert Williamson, 372 Al Smithson, 95 Matthew Ray, 816 Nicky Spinks. Well done, Nicky. A legend in fell running. Nicky holds the record for a double Bob Graham, the lady who's just going through there. 749 Mark Smith, 213 Jake Turnbull from Harrogate, 348 Nigel Maddox, 479 is Andrew McFarlane from Rosendale, 738 John Robinson from Humforth. You definitely get a shout out when you're on your own, it's easier. Sorry we can't see your number. 899, thank you. Is Gemma Bradley from Saltwell Harriers. First time she's run the race, well done. Daniel Hurd, 610. 410 John Armistead. 672 is Paul Cook. 651 Ian Conley. 425 Dave Ward. 378 is Chris Puntney. 52 William Duggan. 932 Jeanette Holmes Thompson. 206 Phil Grimes. 140 Andrew Bryan from Dallon. 86 Andy Pritchard. 389 Nick Fielden. 162 Simon Taylor from Darwin Dashers. 609 Sean Sykes from Wayfield. And 68 Crane Greenoff from Blackburn Harriers. 546 is Nuno Cesar de Sá from Skyrack. I wasn't expecting that one. 707 Dominic Hurst. And 814 another lady, Chloe Haynes. Just 26, well done. 215 Simon Ross from Headington. 195 Simon Hanson from Fareham Crusaders. 512 John Singh. 138 Mark Fussell. 635 Stuart McAlevey. Leslie Watson 787, well done Leslie. 794 Hayley Evans, well done. 559 Vincent Baker. 137 David Potts. 283 is John Conroy just going through. 72 Martin Holroyd. 237 Paul Healy. 172 Ian Hutchinson. 29 Gary Bradley. 903 Carol Evans, another lady. 665 Damien Brocky. 182 Adrian Camis. 368 Michael Reynolds. 503 Robert Jones from Saddleworth. 582 Philip Montgomery from Todd. 280 Russell Aidan Butler. 888 another lady, Karen Pickles from Pudsey and Bramley, well done Karen. 82 Tom Matthew. 692 Michael Green. 397 Mark Smith. 224 John Robson from Helm Hill. 22 Jeff Singleton. 85 is Gareth Morris. And 272 Dick Waddington. 670 Jonathan Coles. 469 David Jelly from Ripon. And 498 David Whitfield. 141 John Gill from Dallon. 756 Daniel Taylor. 69 is Matt Bullen. 614 is John Mark Lawton. 935 Hannah Krachnikova. 793 Nikki Russell. 264 Richard Joel from Ilkley. And 344 Mark Hanna from the Manchester Tri Club. 223 Ian Race from Helm Hill. 235 Keelan Sargent. 517 Richard Johnson. 663 Robert Blemmings. 525 525 was Andy Lewis there. 118 Chris Fennell from Clayton Limors. 113 is Richard Briscoe from Clayton, well done Richard. Number 9 David Hughes from Ackworth Roadrunners. 487 is Ken Taylor. Ken's the Lancashire fell running champion and hopefully is going to be on for an over 70s record time this year. 680 Guy Dinsdale. 490 Michael Toman. 792 Rowena Brown. 35 Peter Jackson. 662 Paul Bennett, 431 Russ Grayson from Pickering, and number 1 Aidan Curley, newcomer to the race, born in Ireland, lives and runs in Leeds. How about getting number 1 for your first time? 373 is Paul Banks Morpeth. 402 is Richard Kirkby from Northumberland. 461 Ian Warrington. 462 Anthony Bethel, and 667 Michael Buckingham. 23 Ben Watson. 649 Matthew Barnes. That looks like Dominic Carr, but I didn't actually get his number, but well done Dominic. 121 Brian Horrocks. 929 is Stephen Grimley from Calder Valley. 770 is David Whitfield. 202 Aidan Grant. 898 is Gaynor Keane from Saddleworth. Sam Healy, Gary Sparks gone through there. 83 Tom Smith. 350 to Paul Thomas. 777 Michelle Foxwell. Well done Michelle. 260 Duncan Cooper. 411 Stephen Boddy. 447 Steve Boom. 908 Hannah Thompson. 560 Joseph Bookman. 477 Andy Hewitt. Well done Andy. 736 Sean Preston. 112 Alex Braceford. 621 Andrew Walsh. 177 Jim Clapp from Durham. 331 Joe Barker from London. 773 is Louise Barker. Well done Louise. 608 Martin Holding. 690 Adrian Gill. 179 Gary Forrester. 726 Robert Newton. 473 Ben Edmondson. 528 Brian Stallwood. 547 Jeff Corns, and 938 Sarah Sheridan. Well done Sarah. 238 Leo Archard. 142 Tyrone Lewis. 53 Richard Falkingham. 418 John Tomlinson, and 568 Pete Sissons from Sunderland. 305 Dave Burton. 841 Alison Richards. Well done Alison. 674 Andrew Coulton. 835 Bianca Dyer. 174 Alistair Edge. 198 Nigel Barnes. 664 Boyd Brad. 233 Andy Hauser. Number 8 Darren Horrobin. 385 Alistair McCallum. 922 Avril Duckworth. Avril's a good friend of mine. Well done Avril, you keep going my girl. 922, that's Avril just gone through. 387 Stephen Lishchenko, I hope. 384 John Leitch. 827 Nicky Sutton from Freedom Racing. 255 Leon Winder. Well done Leon. 496 is Neil Brock from Royton. 861 was Angela Paxton. Well done Angela. And 683 Ben Edwards. 515 is Seb Bufton from Saltwell Harriers. Well done Seb. And 624 Michael Black from Wharfdale. 708 Russell Hurst. And 18 Craig Blackwell. 800 Liga 912 Kerry Marchant. 698 Michael Hanavan. 209 Ian Cooper. 590 Gavin O'Connor. 630 Martin Farrer. 518 Gareth Crabb. 102 Peter Heald. 529 Richard Timms. 563 Peter Housen. 886 Kimberly Cavill. Well done Kim. 338 James Wild. 168 David Bow. 727 Hadley Nicholson. 617 David Rogers. 532 Andy Brooks. 440 Emil Andrews. Well done. 139 Paul Mason. 163 Michael Wilding. Darwin Dashers. Well done. 99 Lee Murphy. 451 Ben Mason. And 878 Fiona Comrie. Well done, Fiona. 486 Elliot Scaruppa. I don't think we've ever had it so closely packed. We usually have spaces, but this is crazy. 460 Paul Swires from Radcliffe. What's your number, my dear? Oh, it's Emma! Emma Dodd. Well done, Emma. The guy who I announced was getting married earlier is marrying Emma. 847 Alison Wilson from Horsforth. 689 Boris Gasper. 901 Rachel Avison Fell. Well done, Rachel. 506 Paul Taylor. 815 is Julia Nolan. And 622 Kent Bailey. 55 Carl Hitchins. 646 Stephen Gill. 746 Ben Small. 788 Becky Waite. 855 Alison Weston. 6703 Chris Haynes. And 580 Robert Holstead. 838 is Chloe Lumsden. 871 is Christine Howard. 219 Sam Gibbs. 293 Dan Timbers. 282 Simon Bellwood. Number 7 Alistair McGregor from Achille Ratti. Well done, Alistair. 21 Andrew Price. 337 is Andy Phelps from Lonsdale. 774 is Bev Jackson. And 390 John Fortescue. 652 is Patrick Garland. And 913 Amy Duck. 910 Claire Wiltshaw. 934 Liz James. 485 John Richardson. In the middle of a group of ladies there, John. 49 Craig Perkins. 26 Pete Beresford. 659 is Harry Bates. And 530 Adrian Walker. 911 Debbie Hope. Well done, Debbie. And 868 Andrea Frost. Well done, Andrea. 164 Gareth Jones. 769 Toby White. 404 Mike Stephen from Northumberland. 638 Jason Schofield. 826 Alison Thomas. Well done, Alison. 712 Andrew Hunt. 458 Chris Paxton. Number 843 Marie Robson. 107 David Owen. 281 Richard Valentine. Well done, Richard. 403 Gary Mason from Northumberland. 104 got a spur Tom Bill Beckett. And 430 Nicholas Cousins. 478 William Lowe from Rosie. And 761 James Tingle. 691 Phil Gray. 691 Phil Gray. 398 Sam Healy. 687 Pete Fitzpatrick. Well done, Pete. 111 Andrew Bradley Clayton. 220 Paul McFarlane from Helm Hill. 818 Victoria Whitehead. Well done. 612 Simon Eaton. 851 Eleanor Bradley. Well done, Eleanor. 923 Susan Pedder. 759 Andrew Forum. Leslie, oh sorry, missed that. 936 Lucy Mallinson. 573 Mark Goodburn. 285 Nick Jewell. Number 66 Ed Smith from Black Pair Joggers. 522 Andrew Hindle from Settle Harriers. Well done, Andrew. 422 Ross Litherland. 883 Catherine Litherland. Well done, Catherine. 701 Timothy Hale. 297 Christopher Whittle. 699 Michael Harron. 11 Steve Atherton. 772 Mark Wise. 135 David Mackey. 748 Chris Smith. 8 to 8, Amy McElvoy. 453, Mark Paulson. And Wendy Dodds is running through now. 8:02. Wendy holds the record for ladies over 60s. Yeah, Wendy holds the record for the ladies over 60 at the Three Peaks race here. I'm just taking over while Denise has a cough. Yeah, so Wendy's a bit worried this year though, because there's a new lady who's just turned 60, so she's going to be out to get her in the category. I just saw Wendy earlier in the day sending back her prize, and she thinks she's not going to get it this year, but maybe she will. She's running quite well. So 6:04, we've got Eric Stagners, and then we've got 6:77, Nick Cunningham just coming through now. Okay, if you can make sure your number's visible, then that would be great. It's John Osborne. Yes, okay, so 747 is Martin Smiley. Give us a smile, Martin Smiley. Okay, make sure your number's visible, because otherwise I cannot see it and I cannot read it. 119 is Graham Hobson. Right. Kevin Grogan coming through now. I can't see your number, sorry, so I can't read that out. 700 now, Matt Harrop. Well done, Matt. He's a newcomer from Scarborough. 336 is William Neal. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to leave you quite soon because they're going.
You need to go about 10:30.
Yes, a quick update from Whernside. Sorry guys, we're just going to miss you announcing you. Tom Owens and Ricky Lightfoot are both leading the race, and they are way ahead of record time at the moment. They are running really, really well together, and closely behind them is Murray Strain, who won last year, Jack Wood and William Neal. So really, really good running today. Time to get to the top of Whernside is 12:22, and they've just run it up it in 12:11, so that is super exciting for Tom Owens and Ricky Lightfoot there. So we're going to leave you now. We're going to head back to the finish and get those leaders coming through, so come join us at the finish at Horton in Ribblesdale in the big field there. Come down and buy a programme, buy some Innovate kit and an ice cream and a bobble hat.
Ladies, good running.
Well done, Tom. Fantastic. Well done. You've done it. Well done. KB for Tom.
What's he come through in? No, I don't know if I took my photograph.
So Tom's obviously got a clear lead. He's left them all behind this time. But Murray actually told me he wasn't going to do that well this year because he's now moved to Cambridge where it's flat and he doesn't do the same mountain training as he used to do. But he won the race last year in 2:49, so a little bit slower than last year, so perhaps Cambridge has slowed him down a little bit. But he also confessed to liking beer and pies, so perhaps that's a reason as well. 187, yes he did. Our Ellenborough firefighter, Ricky won the race in 2014. He's done really, really well today because Ricky's come back from his surgery. So we ran for a long way with Tom Owens leading up front, and he's obviously then let Tom go. And this is number 274. And it's Jack Wood. Well done, Jack. Gymnastic well runners. Well done, Neil. Neil finished 7th. sorry, he's lying 7th overall in the English World Champs at the moment. He was the first under 25 at the Three Peaks race in 2015. And the numbers relayed through us, but that's number 352. Amazing run from Billy Cartwright. He's a gardener from Matlock on about 302. Superb run. So, Carl from Foxy and Bramley. Ran last year in 306. So he's better his time. Well done, Harry. And this is 379. This is Ian Bailey from Newcastle. First time he's won the race, so amazing.
Yay! Nice one, yeah.
Is number 6 and that's Harry Colt from Wilkesdale Harriers. Again, it's Harry's first run at the Three Peaks, so amazing. What were the conditions like, Tom? With Ricky's picture on, Tom. Well done, Sam. Amazing. So this is number 623, we think, which is Owen Bailey from the runner from Matlock. He says, but he's responsible. Qualifying run, he's from Torquay, I think. Yes, he is. He's 38 years old and representing Innovate, who are our main sponsors today. What a cracking run he's had. Robbie runs for Norfolk Beach Runners. First time he's done the race today. He's a GB International 24-hour runner, title in the first ladies position. Number 31, Thomas Corrigan from Barlett Fell Runners. Started running just 4 years ago, so just see what he can do in 4 years. Okay, this is Nathan coming in now. Followed by 158, Tom Saville from Dark Peak. He's had a really good 23-year-old. 6'6" with Mark McGoldrick. Local Mark from Cecil. This is his 11th peak race. Didn't go ahead, so that was good. Number 445 is Graham Pierce from Putney and Bromley. Well done, Graham. Graham's run on the international team as well, so in the race when it was the World Long Distance Championship in 2008. Excellent, well done. 248 is Sam Fisher, who's taking him behind. And next is Sam Watson. Well done, Sam. Superb run. And next one is number 38, who is David Murfield from Barlett Fell Runners. Another newcomer to the race. Absolutely amazing runs at in Ribble Head in the Scottish Borders on a hill farm. He now works in Edinburgh. Well done, Doug. So yeah, this race was amazing. And he's followed by James Craig, who runs the Barlett Fell Runners. He's run the peak previously, and what a good finish. Wow, well done. 318 we're on, and he did 354 last year, so amazing run feat, well done. You can do it! Your dad will never forgive you. Well done, Tom, fantastic. I think today the top field is the truck's not that high. But he says it's his favourite race of the year, so I think there's a few others could say that. And he was 8th at the CCC last year. He's trying to get some speed in the legs before he moves to the Alps to take part in the UTMB. Oh, and I think this is Victoria coming in. First lady, absolutely fantastic. Come on, mate, you can get past him. Come on. Oh, naughty dog. Come on. You can do it. So she's still got time of 3:22, which actually isn't much off what Anna's record was before she smashed it last year. So she told me this week she was going to run it comfortably. She wasn't focusing on this, but she's a class act, is Victoria. She's represented Great Britain in 6 different disciplines now, for both biking and for running. She won the World Championships as a junior, and she runs for Innovate. She's an Innovate ambassador. She won the Three Peaks cyclocross a few years ago when she competed because it was 40 years since her dad had won it, and she decided to do it again. So she's had an amazing run again, 3:22, which is still an amazing time for females. Wilkinson from Calder Valley. Sorry about that, the computer just decided to not play with it. So that's Alice Bishopworth, who's just come in. This is Skipton. That's awesome running there. Great in the moors. Big up to Great in the moors. That's fantastic running there. Sorry about the lack of names being read out. We're just having a computer issue here. Never rely on technology. We should have just pre-read everybody's names, matched up to their faces. All 800 of you. There's nearly 800 people running today. And it's been fantastic weather. Ricky Lightfoot said it was a bit muddy out compared to last year. Tom Owen said it was a bit more muddy underfoot. And here, big hand for 578. Fantastic running there. He just doing it. Good finish, good strong finish there. And 392, here he comes. Round of applause for the finish. 392, that's fantastic running.
The computer's having the same issues over again. Sorry, Kat. Right, 415 is doing an excellent finish just now. Fantastic. Then Guy in Orange coming down. Give him a big round of applause. Guy in Orange. 457. That's absolutely fantastic running from everybody here today. Got a few children crossing there. But it's a risky crossing that. Going to get mown down at any point.
Steve from Totley AC, and then 299.
She's calling for you, getting
John
on.
finisher, 299. All the way down the hill back. Ian Willis from CTA Trading AC. Michael Hyde has just come through. Well done, Michael Hyde. Well done to 236, just coming through now. William Breckenridge. Well done, William Breckenridge. Matthew Lindsay, big shout for Matthew Lindsay. He's in the same running club as the guy who's trying to fix our computer so we can call people's names out. So Matthew Lindsay, big round of applause for Matthew Lindsay. Go on, Matt. Well done. A good finisher. Good strong finisher from number 2, prize O. Well done. He's looking cool in his hat. That's Ross Jenkins, everybody. Ross Jenkins has finished the race. 3 or 4 runners coming down now. Looking strong. There's a path being created now. 476.
Run, Rossville.
That's Dave Hagar, 188. It's David Williams and 240. Looking good and muddy. It's muddy out there. That was Roger Barr. 358 was Virgil Barton. Just keep clearing them as they come down. They've all run 23 miles. It's 3 mountains. Well done, 619. Number 40 coming in now for a strong finish. That's Stephen Sharrock. Well done, Stephen. That's going to be another good finish on our hands here. Andy Breedy coming in strong. Well done, Andy. Good work from Rockendale Harriers, Andy Breedy. And with Phil Hinchcliffe by his side. Well done, Joseph. Big round of applause for 678. He's very happy to be coming over the line. Fantastic. Peter Darwood there. He's his first 3 peaks. He's managed it. That's fantastic. Good running. 212 there. Coming through now. Looking really strong. Looking incredible. 212. That's David Oldfield from Harrogate Harriers and AC. His first race as well. We've got a lot of newcomers this year. Absolutely fantastic to see so many new people entering the sport of barrel running. Absolutely fantastic to see new people enjoying running up and down the hill in the mud. That was Rob Mills. And we've got 298. Incredible finishing. 335. 298 was Sean Wilkinson from Keeping It Brave again. He is also a newcomer. fantastic running. Nicky Spinks is coming in now. Big round of applause for Nicky Spinks. This is the double Bob Graham record holder coming in now. From Dark Peak Runners, Nicky Spinks. Fantastic running from Nicky there. That's great.
My legs were cramping and I was like, oh no, I'd battle that getting back down to the side without going to full cramp. Oh dear me.
And Dave Stevenson, Alan McGrath, that's Glenn Ann coming around now.
Oh, the amount of times they're up to me.
62, that's Dave Stevenson, well done Dave.
Yeah, bottom of Whernside, you know where you go up the actual thing? Well, at the bottom of it, everybody were looking to see where the best route were people going through. Nobody, honestly, straight through or up to my waist.
Okay, we've got John,
Oh my God.
Tim,
And then going up that top of that thing, I'm like on hands and knees that like.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
And Ian Gibbons.
No, it's tough.
When you look at the elevation map,
And Zoe Harding.
it's over.
Yeah.
And Richard Bradbury.
Oh.
And Craig Pritchard.
Oh, I don't know anybody can like that.
And
I
Ruth
run in with a
Thackeray.
girl.
Big round of applause for Ruth Thackeray.
She must have helped me all the way for the last 3 miles. She wasn't even breathing hard. Honestly, she was cruising. She was using it for the training run. Oh, great.
Scout.
Yeah.
Rose, come on!
Rick Stewart on his way down now.
Well done.
Ben Lowens also on his way down now. From Stephen Academy. He's from Wilkinson and he's a newcomer.
I think that'll be pleased to see by the time he gets there.
Go on Ben, well done Ben.
What's the opener? Under 4?
Steve Hurland is coming down now, followed closely by Richard Stevenson and Lyndon Ashley. Lyndon is also a newcomer.
The foot is brutal on the foot, is that? Feet were getting battered
Lyndon Ashley
everywhere.
from S Valley Health Club.
And I bought these recently. These have got a meta plating.
Oh really?
Yeah, which
Then
is
we've got Sam Downey coming down. And Robert
yeah, because it
Carr.
stones all the way. It really does it.
Good running, guys. A lot of these are new people from Ilkley.
No, I'm going to a gin festival tonight. I'll do it. I was meant to be working tonight, but I took a night off, and then found out that obviously with this on the same day, I thought, oh, like, we'll do this as well. Like a perfect day, isn't it? We're running countryside and the gin festival. Oh, wow. Don't know. To be honest, everybody's struggling.
That's on the Orson Clayton Harriers. 126 just
My legs feel like they're going to explode.
followed by Horsey, who is Mark Bennett from Horsdale Harriers.
Go on, Mark!
Also Mark. I'm really sorry for the problems with
Go on, Mark. Well run, mate.
I've radio problems where people put the radio on the numbers to us. And our computer decided to crash.
Forget this one. Yeah, do you know, oh no chance.
At the moment, a little surprise for a few minutes.
Oh, I wish we'd
And we'll try and give you updates in 2 minutes. So I'm really sorry we haven't been able to give you the runners. So, number 545 is
behind you. I think he bonked going up. Yeah, I hadn't seen him. So.
From the few splatters of rain, we've had a fairly good day. For this afternoon, go and help yourself to some food in the market. We've got another couple of hours of people coming in yet, so you guys have been out on the beach in Yorkshire this morning. It's a long way.
So I was expecting the tank actually really early on, because I could only assume it was either carrying on or it's dropped out. You're going to be doing much standing at this gym festival. Probably won't get much drinking, will I? What, that 2 gins in? Alright. This guy's getting a photograph every day. Everyone that looks crap. Yeah, that's right. Well, you've only got 100 round, haven't you? Everybody said it's for his condition. You must have been the water.
I've been running too long. I want to sounds like he enjoys it, and
That's terrible.
and behind him is 597 Ross Vivid of Valley Strider. Behind him is Richard Walker, number 767, completed road marathon and half Ironman. 601 is Ronald Loftus from Valley Striders. And 173 we have Pearson from Durwood Valley Trail. And 754 Keith Swainson, new to the race. Well done, Keith. Team Rock Climber. Got into well running. 176 is marching today on the low and well runners.
Charge everybody a tenner, because you know what? I think I'm playing tenner about now. Which is an excellent salt, you know. Yeah, I'll pay 10 quid for that now. Yeah. Won't be interested in an ice bath. I tried that once when I was doing marathon. Yeah. I think he was having ice in it. It's cold water in winter, right? Got in, must have done about 10 seconds thought, no, I'd rather have the pain of whatever it is. Yorkshire, which is quite a pleasant run actually. That's 24 miles. That's around about an hour. A bit of power cobble and stuff like that. That's only about 24, 25 or so, which isn't a bad run actually. Power cobble is a bit more brutal, that's 32. Did that and that really hurt me, yeah. Then the lights in the day just destroyed me. Yeah, well, do that. This was pretty tough actually, to be honest. Not pleasant at all. Good job! That's too much, that's the top activity.
Well done, Annie. Annie was the world long distance mountain running championship a couple of years ago. And she's got a few injuries. And she's back. She's
playing, isn't it? You got that?
And number 757, Andrew Thompson. 5th year at 160.
Yeah, yeah.
And number 72, Martin Fulroy. 85, Sarah Hartley, Ferrari. Well done, Sarah. Newcomer to the race, and 69. 825, sorry, that was Sarah with the sound. Number 99 is Lima, top Messi Hills Race Club.
No, it's a tough rally.
And 516 is Jim Thompson.
I don't like running down.
And 639 Barry Scott from Wharfdale. 753 Adam Storer from Oldham. And 217 Jonathan Briggs. 34 is Benjamin Hoyle and 475 Matt Thornton.
Top corner. How are we doing?
And number
He's staying
474
overnight.
is Toby Evans from Rossi Harriers. Gordon Toby and 311 Paul Reaney. 42 is Simon Jones from Pickering. 794 Haley Evans.
Yeah, you just on the other side at tennis court.
Northern Leeds to the race. 809 is Sophie First time Sophie's won this race, and I think Sophie's a physio.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to driving back. I meant to call and look at decorating job on way back. Drafting, but I don't know whether I'll be able to get enough time.
410 John Armistead. The Otley AC.
Oh, God, I'm so tired. No. Yeah.
Number 258 is Will Buxton
Oh,
from
that
Wilson
man.
Harriers.
Yeah.
5th repeat.
Yeah. Right, yeah. He's run it a load of times. That's Matt.
Well done, Will.
I'll put my pants on top in your van. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I'm going to see that coming.
Who runs the Barlick Runners? So it's 95, I've got the wrong number. It's Matthew Ray from Calder Valley Runners. First time he's run the race, so well done. Number 705 is Michael Hewitt from Penrith. Second time he's won the peaks. 409 is Tim Gears from Oswestfield
About
and
what?
Hills.
4 hours 10 in it so far.
Excited to be back for his second run at the peak.
7:30.
And 903 is Carol Evans from Cecil Harriers. She should know the course. 133 is Barry Wilkinson from Clayton the Moors. And 472 Rob Chambers from Rosy Harriers. 629 Peter Mittrick from Wharfdale Harriers. And not to see if I said it right. That's not there. And I didn't say it right, I saw them all looked at it. Anyway. And 491 is Ronnie Turner from Rosy Harriers.
Go on, Peter.
And 82 is Andrew Jackson.
Nearly there, Pete. Don't stop now.
10 Callum Tinian from Keswick.
Oh, he's got it. He's still right.
And 313 is Lee Wilson from Timberwood Striders. Well done, Lee. 804 is Tara Ross from Clayton North Harriers. Their first time at the race. And 670 is Jonathan Cole from Sheffield. He's Coleman Cup. And he's working on doing a BG, so this is in training for his BG run later. 544 is Heavy Worker from Skelmerdale and 58 Paul Mitchell. 138 Mark Fussell from Humble and Kelviner. And the declared keeper from Steepley and Craven. 929 Heather Tuck running down. And Wilkinson Taylor. 488. Wilkinson's on a time of 413. Yeah, that's Wilkinson's running in the over 60s. 58 is Paul Mitchell. Completely hired. And 288 is Pete Lloyd from Kingsley. Not been about 10 minutes, that's just mine from last year, so that's good. And number 90 is Calvin Ferguson. From Calder Valley. First time in the race. Well done, Calvin.
I might run at walk over there. Might stroll over. You are.
933 Charlie Portable.
There and back.
And followed by 95 Hannah Bradshaw.
I would imagine they do it.
606 Bill Grimes from Halifax Harriers. and Whittaker from Town Hill. from Ribble Harriers. Well done, Thomas.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. My son just came and took me.
And this is number 352, Billy Cartwright from Matlock. Sorry, wrong number 353. That is Richard Jeff Cooper from Matlock. Same club, different person. 397 is Mark Smith from North Shield. And this is 202 Aidan Grant. 738 is John Robinson. 614 John Mark Lawson. And 838 Chloe Lumsden. Chloe is new to trail running and has been inspired to run 3 peaks. After working at Ingleborough National Park, great season. 614 is John Mark Lawson. 898 is Kay McKean coming down the field. First time she's done the race. But she said she was looking forward to it. I hope she's enjoyed it. 29 is Gary Bradley from Barlett Trail Runners. And next is 787 Leslie Watson. Started running 5 years ago and loves this race. There's been so many newcomers to the race, so people that have only started running recently this year, which is really good. Number 68 is Craig Greenock from Blackburn Harriers. Well done, Craig. And 93 is Kevin Holt from Foley Valley Trail Runners. 619 Paul Nelson from Weatherby Runners. Well done, guys. Ethan Castle from Wardale. And 835 Bianca Dyer from Helm Hill. 342 is Dan Croft from Macclesfield Harriers. 692 Michael Green. 503 Robert Jones. 592 Chris Egan. 382 Gareth Brown. 362 Nick Corker. 182 Adrian Camis. 653 Kieran Horrigan. 670 Jonathan Coles. And 233 Andy Hauser, who's done this race on several occasions. Number 79 is Stuart Hayton from Bowler Trail Runners, and 559 Vincent Baker from Steel City Spiders. Well done, Vincent. Number 466 is Andrew Hayes from Ribble Harriers. He was on the piece last year. And number 10, Rowan Scott from Agile Orange. 92, Stephen Grimley from Calder Valley. He organises the next install race. 608, Martin Holden. And 841, Alison Richards from Helm Hill. 725 was Craig Neville. And 770 David Whitfield. Well done, girls. 651 is Ian Conley. 24, Michael Alexander. 847 is Alison Wilson. 508 is Aidan Raftery. And this is my lovely, lovely friend, Avril Duckworth. Congratulations, Avril. Avril's had 3 tough years to get this race finished. She had a broken foot 2 years ago, she had a muscle injury last year, and she's had issues this year which have made it really, really difficult for her. But well done, Avril. You've done it. You've ticked it off. Number 87 is Mark Burton. Another newcomer to the race. 487 is Ken Taylor. So Ken is the Lancashire Fell Running champion. And if I think this is right, he's got the over 70s record. The record is 4:44 and he's on 4:32. He's knocked 12 minutes off the record if he's got it.
That's good, keep going, keep going. Well done.
649 is Matthew Bond. And 773 Louise Barker. 565 Brian Nichols. Hal Roberts.
Keep going, mate. Give us over there.
From Steel City Riders. 79 is Stuart Payton. 635 is Stuart McAlevey coming in. 237 Paul Healy. And 28 John Boothman. John Boothman is one of our sponsors today for Agri Fairs. You can see the literature around the field. So a big thank you to John Boothman for supporting us. That's fantastic. 424 is Bruce Owen. Number 6 is Dave. Number 137 is David Potts. And 148 is Lover Technic from Dark Peak. 86 Andy Critchard from Buster Runners. And number 9 David Hughes from Buster Runners. And number 742 is Brian Rycroft. And 701 Timothy Hale. Another newcomer to the race. Brian Rycroft. Well done, Brian.
Let me know when you want to pick back on.
Stephen Body. Beatrice Clues. 8681 is Jamie Douglas. Well done, everybody. When he was up at Ribble Head for getting number one, and he won it. Good to get our number one back. And it's the first time he's done the race as well. So he was born in Ireland but lived in Leeds. So well done. Number 19 is James Cutter from Belden. And 141 is John Gill from Dallas Running Club. 672 is Paul Cook from Darlington. Another newcomer to the race. He's only found spell winning in the last couple of years, of course, so well done. And 811 has to go. Simon Dixon from Dartford. 46 is Jerry Sport. And 278 is Michael O'Donnell.
Thank you very much for
Peter Jackson's coming in from Barwick Fell Runners.
When you get a few minutes before you go.
And Alex Braceford from Clayton Harriers.
Your outfit and then I can follow you.
Yep. 478 is William Lowe from Rosie Harriers.
Don't forget to get them shots on the van on a loop.
You could have found someone to get
220 is Paul McFarlane from Helm Hill Runners. Well done, Paul. And this is Michael Hanavan, who's unattached. James Wild. And Chris Hudson from Kirkstall Harriers. I think that was Paul Hinchcliffe that just came in then. So we've just had a quick swap around. 71 is Jonathan Grove. 868 Andrea Frost from Macclesfield Harriers. Adam Dickey from Dumfries Running Club. 179 Gary Forrester from East Hull Harriers. Number 4 is Robin Warden from Abbey Runners. And 913 Amy Duck from Steel City Striders. Good sprint in there, well done. 104 Bill Beckett from Chorley. 473 is Ben Edmondson from Rosendale Harriers. That's Emma Dodd. Well done, Emma. We can't see your number, but well done. 546 is Nuno Cesar de Sá from Skyrack Athletic Club. And 590 is Gavin O'Connor. 560 Joseph Footman from Steel City Striders. And 505 Richard Mackey. 209 is Ian Cooper, first time runner. Well done, guys. And 385 is Alistair McCallum from North Ayrshire Athletic Club. 843 is Marie Robson from Helm Hill and Catherine Litherland from Pennine. 442 is Joe Baxter. 118 Chris Funnell from Clayton Harriers. And 659 is Harry Bates from Keighley. Well done, guys. Well done.
Come on, Harry.
617 David Rogers from Westerlands Cross Country. Well done, David. He refers to himself as a baldy old runner from Scotland. I think that's a bit unfair. He's got a bit of hair. 736 Sean Preston. 372 Al Smithson. 132 Andrew Webster from Clayton. 402 is Richard Kirby. 502 Roy Gardner. 506 Paul Taylor from Saddleworth. Well done, guys. 690 is Adrian Gill from Belden. 727 Hadley Nicholson. Well done. 690 Adrian Gill. Well done, Adrian. I'm guessing that's your little girl Lily that's screaming of you. 746 is Ben Small now running down the field. He's being chased as well. We didn't see the number for the next chappie. Oh. And 610 is Daniel Hurd from Wharfdale Harriers.
Well done, well done.
Well done, Daniel. And 337 Andy Phelps from Lonsdale. And 815 Julia Nolan from Dart Peak. Well done, Julia. 55 is Carl Hitchens from Bingley. Well done, guys. And 788 is Becky Waite from Bingley Harriers. She's the previous English world champion for vet 55s in 2016. Well done, Becky. 102 is Peter Heal from Solihull. 774, Bev Jackson from Altrincham. Well done, Bev. Bit of a sprint finishing. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Number 238 is Leo Archard from Horseful Harriers. 855, Alison Weston from Ilkley. 608 is Martin Holding from Wakefield District. And 878, Fiona Connery from North Ayrshire Athletics.
Come on, Fiona!
Well done, Fiona. 486 is Elliot Ruka from Rosendale. Well done, Elliot. Well done. If you flash us your number, we'll shout your name. No, sorry. 856, we think, was Sarah Hall from Kaylee's Fitness Fun Club. Well done, Kaylee, we'll be so proud of you. Kaylee's actually doing the Feldman today with her dad. So, she's got quite a battle as well. So, Kaylee's got a big fun club of people that she's encouraged to run. A lot of them are mums with little kiddies. She's got them all on the running trail, and it's amazing what they're doing. 339 is Daniel Brobridge from Loughborough. 580 was Robert Holstead. Number 297 is Christopher Whittle, and 477 Andy Hewitt from Rosendale Harriers. 208 Paddy Butler, and 510 Matthew Richardson. 910 is Claire Wilshaw from Cambridge. Oh, but those are the 910 Claire Wilshaw from Cambridge. 717 Ben Lowens from Ilkley. 282 is Simon Bellwood from Keighley. Well done, Simon. Simon Bellwood from Keighley and Craven. And 837 is Lucy Johnson from Helm Hill.
Well done, Al.
That's Chloe Lumsden, that's from Helm Hill Harriers. And 205, just coming down the field now, is Martin Cowton. Sorry, wrong number. 305, it's David Burton. Behind him is 69, Matt Bullen from Blackheath and Bromley. 781 Victoria Peel from Barlick Fell Runners. She's from Gisborne, Lancashire, so she lives near to me. I'm from Clitheroe, so she's just up the road. Well done, Victoria. Go on. Well done. 765 Tobias, sorry I missed your surname. 776 Alice Felthorne. 403 is Gary Mason. 529 Richard Timms. 936 Lucy Mallinson. 255 Leon Winder. 626 is Robert Carr from Ilkley. And 629 28, Harry Coates from Wharfdale. 87, Mark Burton. 135, David Mackey. 272, Dick Waddington. Well done, guys. Andrew Smith from Bowen Olswick, well done. 735, Pete Potter from Manchester. .663, Robert Flemings. Number 18, Craig Blackwell. Well done, Craig. .261, Michael Duffield. And 384, John Leach from North Ayrshire.
Good, John. Knees up, knees up. Well done,
John.
Toby.
818, Victoria Whitehead coming in from Denby Harriers. 752, Tom Stewart. 558, Mark Pottinger. 230 is Sean Constantine, just crossing the finishing line. .568 is Pete Sissons from Montaigne. Claire says hi, Pete. Run faster, Pete, come on. Well done. And he's flying in. So we can't see his number. Oh, 48, thank you. Number 48 is Adrian Lee from Benton Beagles Running Club. Completed 10 3-peats, this is his 11th. Well done. 389, Nick Fielden from North Leeds. 293, Dan Timbers from Keithley and Craven. 521, Mark Charnley from Settle Harriers. And 647, Jason Cavill returning to the peaks again. 105, Edward Gilbertson from Chorley Athletic. 281, Richard Valentine. Two ladies from Trodden finishing together. Sorry we didn't get your numbers, girls. 60, John Parkin. Gosh, a lucky mess there. He's had a battle with the mud. 734, John Poole. 802, Wendy Doss coming in. So Wendy holds the over 60s record for 4:23. A little slower today, but she's a bit older than when she got it, but she's still doing it. So well done, Wendy. Amazing, fantastic. We've only got 4 ladies over 60, so fabulous run by Wendy. 269, Dave Robson from Ilkley Harriers.
Come on!
Number 9, David Hughes from Atworth Roadrunners. 89, Darren Earnshaw from Calder Valley. Well done, Darren. Not sure whether this guy's collapsed or he's just hitting the hallowed ground of the feet. No, he's fine. 830 is Nicholas Cousins from Pickering Running Club. And 868 Andrea Frost from Macclesfield Harriers. 833 Amanda Burrow from Helm Hill. And 700 Matt Harrop. 261 Michael Duffield from Ilkley Harriers. And 708 Russell Hurst from Fens Danton. Trains on the Fens. So not exactly the ideal for the mountains, but he's had a good run. Well done. Well done, Russell. You need to get up to Yorkshire more, lad. Number 13, Richard Harrison, from Grange over Sands. Number 543, Mike Asick from Skelmersdale. He's an A&E doctor escaping the crowds. We could do with you on the finishing line to pick up the pieces. Well done, Mike. 501 Paul Mead from Rugby Try. 161 Ian Asher from Darwin Dashers. 2121 Andrew Price. 177 is Jim Clapp. 53 Richard Fulkingham. 557 Richard Longley. 912 Kerry Marchant. 655 Jimmy Rhodes. Well done, guys. Well done. 460 is Paul Squires from Radcliffe. And 890 Anna Keys running in from Pubsy Pacers. And 285 is Nick Jewell from Keithley and Craven. And number 100 Nigel Shackleton from Cornetti. Was Rowan Temple, and 570 Robert Sparvin from Tadcaster Fry Club. Is Rowan Temple from Leeds. Well done, Rowan. And 652 is Patrick Garland. Second time he's run the 3 keys. 515 is Seb Bufton. And 677 Nick Cunningham. Number 85 is Gareth Morris from Buckley Runners.
Come on, George!
Number 26 is Pete Beresford. Well done, Pete. 106, George Norris from Chorley Athletic.
Well done, George!
511 is Iggs Robin. Is Debbie Hope from Staff Moreland, and 530 Adrian Walker from Settle. 772 is Mark Wise.
You've got another one here,
772 Mark Wise. Well done, Mark. Oh, come on. 851 is Eleanor Bradley from Ilkley Harriers. Well done, Eleanor. And 748 is Chris Smith, running with his big girl, I think. Well done. Big boy, sorry. Yeah, youngster. 562 is James Fletcher from Steel City, and 603 is Alistair Smythe, just crossing now. Michael Black from Wharfdale Harriers. Well done, Michael. 817 is Menai Ball from Denby Harriers. Having another
Go on, Andrew. Well done. Go on. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's painful. Well done, Andrew.
And the moment it's captured on video, that's where somebody does somebody that does all kinds of stuff.
Yes. Sorry, just a bit of a computer glitch, but we're back on it, we think. 691 Phil Gray, and 638 Jason Schofield from Wharfdale Harriers. Well done, guys. 168 David Ball from Denby Harriers.
Andrew.
249 is John Hosker from Howgill Harriers. 67 Ian Clarkson from Blackburn, and 573 Mark Goodburn. 852 Claire McLaughlin. 722 Thomas McLaughlin. I'm guessing they could be a couple running together, but one should never assume. Number 37 Luke Moore, and 7 Alistair McGregor. 522 is Andrew Hind. Go with Hind. Oh, Jean, thank you. We've just been, Alistair McGregor has just finished. Big thank you to Jean Brown, who's just brought us some food because we're starving. Having been on the mic since 9 o'clock this morning. Richard Briscoe from Clayton Harriers. Number 134, Antonio Sergio Cunha. He now lives here, but I think he's moved here from abroad, if I remember right. 428, Andrew Sumner from Neston. Richard Johnson from Sandhurst Joggers. Well done, guys. Dark Peak Star winner. Well done, Michael. Can you flash us your number and we'll shout your name? 909, we think. That was Rebecca Wadeson from Skelmersdale. 214, Tim Hicks from Haywood Heath. One of the additions that we've had this year are all the club flags that are down the side at the finish. We asked the clubs if they wanted to be represented and bring their feathers along, so it's lovely that we've got all the colours as they come into the finishing field. Number 214, Tim Hicks from Haywood Heath. And 869 is Ruth Gamwell from Macclesfield Wheelers. 664, Boyd Brad from Kirby Moorside. And 616, Andrew Fullwood from Westland Cross Country. Well done, Andrew. And this is 822, which is Janet Kay from Eastfull Harriers. So these guys have been running for 5 hours 11 minutes now. That's a long time to be on your feet running. Everybody always thinks it's the hardest for the guys who are at the top runners that come in first, but actually, you know, they've been back ages and they've had a brew and a beer and got changed and done everything that they want to do, and these guys are still out pounding, and it's really hard. I've been there. I don't run now, but I've been there, and it's hard when you're further down the field and you're out for a long time. So, you know, these deserve your applause as much as the fast guys, because it's a tough race, is it? It's not easy. And to get it right is amazing. So, I think we've got Ian Rogers who's come in, and that's John Fortescue. Just to say to the guy who's shouting the numbers at us, we can't hear you. Yeah, thanks. curtains.
Oh, that was nice.
What was that about?
I hope I can't
Well done, guys. You just wanted to see your daddy sprinting, didn't you? We get it. Well done. All right. So this is 730 John Osborne from Sheffield. Fourth time he's on the peak. Well done, John. Can you show us your number? I know you're sprinting in, but 618, thank you, is Richard Bell from Wetherby. And 711 is Paul Hughes from Catrick Garrison.
nice finish.
So we can definitely recommend the cake. We've now managed to sample 3 different slices and the beer. So get into the marquee and get some refreshments. It's probably going to be a while before everybody's in, so go on, bag a brew or a bag of pints. So 676 is Darren Crossley from Preston. And number 3, David Leslie from Horsforth. He's 67 and always wanted to do the 3 peaks. How about that? Well done. You've done it, pal. Ticked another one off. Come back and do it again. Once you've got 1 car sticker, if you complete the race today, you'll get a car sticker which has got Penny Gent on. You've got to come back another 2 years to get one with Whernside and Ingleborough. Number 44 is John Owen from Barnet and District. And I think John is our oldest runner today. John's 74. How about that for running the 3 peaks? Puts quite a few of us to shame. And then Simon Ross from Headington and Paul Arpino from Chorley. Well done, guys. 682 Darren Eccles from Sheffield.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, it's Arpino.
That's not me singing. Well done, guys. Oh, you can't stop there, for goodness sake. 682, oh sorry, number 100, Nigel Shackleton. Five, 500, Andrew Harbour from Rugby. And 393 is Adam Nodwell. 398 Sam Healy from North York Moors, and 496 Neil Brock from Royston Roadrunners. Well done, guys.
Well done, Brocky.
144 Paul Stocks, Dellen Running Club.
Fantastic, mate. Well done. Well done, Brocky.
791 is Laura Gale from Bourneville Harriers from Birmingham. She thinks the towpaths will have done her good. Not quite like the peaks. But you've still done well. Number 144, Paul Stocks. Well done, Laura.
Well done. I need to shout my son up to go get me a slice of that cake he keeps talking about. He's gone out of shouting distance.
Saddleworth Runners Club.
I've got 4G, I'm on the internet.
And apparently was forced to do this by his wife. Well done, Alan. Your wife should be proud of you. You must have got some brownie points there, pal. 455 is Charles Bogg from Quakers Running Club. And 98, Graham Stephen from Cambridge Triathlon Club. Number 759 is Andrew Thornham from Selby. First time he's done the race. And behind him is 797 Stella Christensen from Calder Valley Fell Runners from Myson Royd. Well done, Stella. Well done. 710 is Andrew Hudson from Leeds. And 453 Mark Coulson from Club to Faces. Come on, Andrew and Mark. Come on. Up your game, pal. And 122 is David Horrocks from Clayton Harriers. And 420 Paul Booth from Pennine Fell Runners.
You know, you're right.
Oh, right, okay.
295 is Alan Turner. 882 Rosie Jones from Pennine Fell Runners. Well done, Rosie. 295 Alan Turner, yes. Number 11 is running down now, Stephen Atherton. Oh, he said he usually runs this race with his son and his son's gone on holiday. You'll have more memories from this than your son will have from his holidays, I'm sure. Well done, Stephen.
Okay.
132 Andrew Webster from Clayton Moors.
Okay, that time of day, everybody's had enough now, haven't they? Bye now.
Sorry, wrong number, 732. Patrick Phelan from Wilmslow. The first time he's run the race. Well done, Patrick.
Keep hoping my son will want a piece of cake. He's had a nice lolly, so he's probably not hungry.
So he's not paying you attention then?
No, he's had too much fun in the park, so...
You haven't got all to the Coleman, have you?
The thing is, he's got the Perkins. So I can't go anywhere.
The kids got the car keys. They kind of don't sound right.
He wanted to get rid of his rucksack.
523 Tim Jackson from Cecil Harriers. Well done, Tim.
You know, recipe for disaster. I'll do ironing or washing up, laundry, anything. Dusting, vacuuming, recipe for disaster.
It's pretty useless.
Oh, I do cook actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
is Darren Horrobin from Ackworth Roadrunners, well done. And 604, Eric Stangness from Leeds. This is his 11th Three Peaks in a row. And keeps coming back. And I'm sure I pronounce your name wrong every year. Don't stop there. 185 is Jonathan Toombs. Oh dear, he ran his 20th consecutive London Marathon last weekend. And here for his second Three Peaks. Well done. Amazing.
Well done, sir. Smile for him, smile, Dave.
No, not careful at all. I have to be careful. Look after my stealth-like figure. That's right. Yeah.
There's been every single emotion as they've crossed the line, hasn't there? It's great watching people finish endurance races. There's someone coming in a minute, so be quick.
579 is Robin Gray from Todd Harriers.
Don't get another walk on.
Well, they're heavily featured on the YouTube videos. Their bottoms have been on there.
Got a wide angle leg.
Only about 20 minutes ago.
When you're trying to say something, you run out of original things to say though, don't you?
Yeah, this knocks 10 minutes off the time. Yeah, no, this sales
The marshals on all the points coming in. Well, I know, but it's not a pen and paper anymore. Someone's coming.
Just see through the back.
Number 79, Stuart Hayton from Bowland Fell Runners. Well done, Stuart. Tom Sutton, and 904 is Helen Greenett from Cecil.
Well done, Helen!
I think. No, I don't think we got the right numbers there, so 9:07 is Emma Rowe. Well done.
Nice finish there, you two. That was lovely done.
From Saltaire Striders. Well done, Eggs. Shout as your number or told you
199.
199, Graham Hobson. Yep.
He's too knackered to talk. Don't ask him.
Well done, Graham.
Well done, sir.
Turn it on. 69 is Matt Bullen. 171 is Big Zero, who's just beaten the other guy.
Oh, well done, guys. Great sprint.
213 is Jake Turnbull. Weldon 459 and 458, 458 and 459 from Radcliffe. Well done 173, fantastic running. Well done 713, good work. Imtiaz Ilahi 743 now, crossing the line. A fantastic first timer to the Three Peaks from Leeds. Mark Short there, 743. Gears coming through now, 881 from Oswald Street Olympians. Wow! Give a good wave to Jackie there, everybody. Everyone give her a big cheer. Woo! Well done. That's fantastic.
So that's 881 Jackie Gears. We can't see your number, lady with the jaws. Backpack on. Oh, she doesn't mind. 863.
Well done, ladies.
Louise O'Brien. So that's Jackie and Louise. Well done, Jackie and Louise.
Go that way. Come on. You have to go around to the other side. Well done, love.
Three, Duncan Bruce. Coming down that well-worn track now. He's from North Ayrshire Athletics Club. Big up for North Ayrshire. I spoke to them earlier in the race and they told me to big them up, and I definitely thought they were North Perthshire at that point. So North Ayrshire Athletics Club. Duncan Bruce over the line, 383. Strong running.